Hello. The Welcoming Heart Resettlement Ministry of the San Diego First Church of the Brethren aims to support asylum seekers in our community. We have a long history and a huge heart for welcoming asylum seekers into our country, beginning with sponsoring a Cambodian family in the 1970s. The Welcoming Heart Ministry, formerly known as the Peace Village, is strengthened by the full support of our church board, church members, and campus partners such as the American Friends Service Committee, the Peace Resource Center of San Diego, and the Quakers Meeting. Recently, we have enjoyed partnerships with two important agencies, Casas de Luz and the Del Mar Rotary Club. These agencies have contributed towards our efforts in several ways, including remodeling a common room into a kitchen and community room, which has greatly assisted us in providing for our guests' needs.
At the end of March 2023, the new refugee ministry team of more than 10 people from our church began meeting on a weekly basis, working hard to rebuild this ministry. It took many weeks for the refugee ministry team to study the different aspects of the situation. We first investigated and learned what the spacing and zoning requirements for our area are, as well as the insurance requirements. To accomplish this, we worked with the City of San Diego to learn about the programs available for our ministry. On the side of running the ministry itself, we made and then, through trial and error, remade our code of conduct. We found local resources to better help our guests and learned how to help accommodate different families living together. Most of all, we learned how to run our shelter.
These are a few of the current tasks the Welcoming Heart Ministry team has been addressing. Designing a program plan so that the ministry can become sustainable and healthy. Developing stronger campus partnerships with other peace agencies, specifically the Quakers, the American Friends Service Committee, and the Peace Resource Center on our campus. Establishing new partnerships with other agencies that will support the needs that asylum seekers have for resettlement. Letting our denominational agencies know of the changes in our ministry so they can update their information on our church. Applying for and getting a Brethren Volunteer Service member, like me, to be the Peace Campus Site Manager for the ministry. Acquiring the needed resources for this ministry through fundraising and grant writing, as well as activating a chain of volunteers to have human resources for transportation, construction, remodeling of the facilities, and access to food and supplies.
Gracias al maravilloso trabajo de nuestro equipo, hemos adoptado un nuevo nombre para este ministerio, el cual refleja nuestro trabajo, valores y creencias fundamentales, la esperanza o en inglés hope, para que nuestros huéspedes puedan disfrutar de una mejor calidad de vida, la empatía o empathy que sentimos en nuestros corazones por nuestros huéspedes, la admiración o admiration a nuestros valientes invitados que han sufrido múltiples adversidades, el respeto o respect a la seguridad y privacidad que nuestros invitados necesitan, la transparencia o transparency entre nuestra comunidad y las organizaciones que trabajan con nosotros para construir bases fuertes y relaciones de trabajo favorables. Con estos valores en mente, nacen las siglas para nuestro maravilloso ministerio, el Welcoming Heart Ministry, en el cual trabajamos con el corazón.
The San Diego First Church of the Brethren has a heart of welcome for those seeking asylum. We have picked up the broken pieces and sewn them into the heart of our church work. As our ministry grew, we learned that the most important thing is to have a large circle of friends that can support the resettlement of individuals and families. With much enthusiasm, our team is busy at work involving the whole community. We invite you to join us in celebrating the continued growth of the Welcoming Heart Resettlement Ministry. Helping asylum seekers is our mission and has become the heart of our ministry. Having a welcoming heart means we have a heart full of hope, empathy, admiration, respect, and transparency.